I do fully support all those games out there in just abroad, even Mexico, in London, and then who knows what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah, I saw a meme that said this year is like being in an S&M situation and you forgot the password. For safe word. That's what 2020 is.
Or you can't pronounce it correctly.
Yeah, you can't. Worcestershire. Oh, shit.
Worcestershire.
Oh, God, we're going to die. Pete, right. Whatever you do not try to pronounce Worcestershire. Just don't do it. You have an
Worcestershire. And love for Pete.
Worcestershire.
Just to get you going. Go Clippers.
Move on.
I was actually looking for something that says Clippers, and I was this close to actually put just a piece of duct tape that said Clippers, just to do it, just to get you riled up. But
yeah, I'm glad you didn't.
Nothing but love.
Kenny, what is your team? I don't even know.
The Lakers. It's always been the Lakers.
I've never known that. I always thought you were a Clipper fan with Pete. I look at them as a duo. They're the same person.
What?
They're the same person.
We're like diametrically opposed on like 4 things. He's a Clippers fan.
Honest to God, truth, I never knew you were a Laker fan.
I've always been a Lakers fan. I literally told you about when I was on last week on the court. So I was talking about my Kobe memories.
I thought it was just Kobe memories. I didn't know that it was deep.
My mom worked with him. Like, damn.
You said that, but damn. I was there for .4. I cried.
Now
I can have conversations with you about the Lakers, man. I didn't even know. That's why I never brought it up to you, because I was like, a Clipper fan.
I always throw
one thing I know about Laker fans is that you guys have conversations about Lakers without the other person being a Laker fan.
Sometimes, but when it's a Clipper fan, we try to stay away from him.
Yeah. See,
shout out Clipper Darryl, though. That's my guy.
Yeah. Well, what was it? Him, and it was a rapper who said something really reckless about the Lakers. Who y'all had on your show?
Glass Malone?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always talking reckless.
I was like, fam, stop.
Yeah.
And he didn't even mention Nipsey. Well, anyway, whatever. So, yeah, with the Goodell situation, man, y'all were kind of talking about it on, on your show about 45 minutes ago. What's your take on the fact that Goodell's coming out now apologizing to Kaepernick? Not posthumously, but it feels like posthumously.
You know what I feel about that?
They killed his career.
Yeah, when it comes to Goodell and him doing this now, it's kind of like when you watch an NBA or NFL game too, and it was clearly pass interference, but they don't tell you until the game is over the next day. That's pretty much what Goodell was doing.
So Saints fans, the tuck rule.
So it doesn't matter the
index card game.
Yeah, the next time is like, that's like you having
trading Khalil Mack.
You having a girlfriend, you cheat on her, and then y'all break up and everything. 4 years later, then you say, you know what, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Like, bro, you should have said it. Though. No, I know, but it's like if you did it during that time, it would have made more of a difference.
Nah, because she would have said, I fucked your brother. You're like, I don't have a brother. She said, "Oh, this is awkward now." And then, like a couple years later,
you lied to her the whole time.
That guy?
Yeah. She said, "I actually fucked one of your coworkers. It was weird, something random like that."
Oh my god!
You just have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just too late. It's like it's too late. The guy's career is pretty much done.
Yeah.
And it's just it looks good because now people are going to say Goodell did apologize, but it's too late.
He has been offered some contracts, hasn't he? Just nothing.
Not that I've heard of.
It was like
tryouts, right?
Imagine if.
Well, not like this year or last year, but like previous years, like.
Yeah, but it was kind of half-hearted and bogus. Like, imagine if you want some ice water, you're really thirsty, and I have melted ice in my hand and say, "Here, you want it?" Here, you say, "No, it's fucking melted," and I'm like, "See, I offered him ice, he didn't want it," as it's melting in my hand.
Yeah, I mean, but you could also argue that compared to what like Cam Newton's got this year.
Yeah, but I think, and me and Pete talked about that too on numerous occasions. I don't want to compare Kaepernick's situation to Cam. I would only compare it to Cam in that, once a black quarterback gets injured or they're deemed not good enough, they're all of a sudden seen as damaged goods. When trash-ass white QBs coming, like Ryan Fitzpatrick, I think has better passing numbers statistically than Kurt Warner. Like, you can look that up. And Kurt Warner's in the Hall of Fame. And Fitzpatrick has better career numbers than him. So does that mean Ryan Fitzpatrick is a Hall of Famer?
No.
See?
Because you got to win in the big moments.
But it's Ryan Fitzpatrick. Google his career numbers right now.
No, but if you look at
Your
Troy
phone
Aikman,
might catch a virus.
if you look at Troy Aikman's number, you'll be like, damn, I used to think his numbers were amazing until I got older and was like, damn, he was...
Quincy Carter could have done
You won
that.
Super Bowls.
Yeah.
That's really it.
And that's what it is.
You
What
win
you do in
Super
the big
Bowls, you
games.
get there. You know, I mean, what, they won 4 years in a row against the Bills?
Pretty much.
Or 2 against the Bills.
Yeah, 2 against the Bills, 1
yeah.
against the Steelers.
All those against NFC East teams who the Bills played, right? Because against
No, yeah, because they lost to the Giants and the
lost to
Cowboys.
Giants,
Yeah,
Cowboys, yeah.
And it's crazy because it's like...
And the Skins.
yeah, Redskins. Yeah,
Okay.
Because I was
Formerly known.
watching Hard Knocks and I was looking at Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor literally broke a playoff streak for the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
that's
Like-
insane.
And goes to Cleveland, gets injured. That was a bad situation. But they look at Tyrod Taylor like he's trash and can't play, and he took forever to get a deal. And it's like, what? I'd rather have Tyrod Taylor on my team than Ryan Fitzpatrick than Ryan Tannehill.
Main reason why Cam Newton's not in L.A.
I think you can't take Cam if you're going to take Herbert. There's
Well,
a personality
Herbert's
clash.
their future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Cam
Wouldn't have liked
has
that.
about 5 years left.
Cam would have been like, why am I here? Like, clearly I'm here to play 1 year. Like, at least with the Pats, he's like, if I ball out, they have nobody else on the roster they can build through.
Can't nobody hold him.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
But Herbert is like, your time here is not long. And with rookie quarterbacks in today's game, you might sit out 1 year, then this next year, hey, we just use this high pick on you. You got to play.
Yeah, and it's like with Tyrod, it's like, oh, we're just going to keep brushing you to the wayside. But he's never really getting an opportunity. And they say, oh, he's not that good. Well, he's conservative with the ball. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and he makes plays. But if you look at who he had in Buffalo, that offense wasn't world-beating when they went to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Their
He did it
defense
with
was
his...
really good.
Defense is great.
Yeah, the defense has been great for a while now.
Hey, with all that stuff you just said, you know who it just reminded me of?
Who?
Alex Smith. And the fact that Tyrod Taylor can't get jobs and Alex Smith can get jobs left and right is like, it just shows you
But Alex
what the
Smith,
deal is.
there was a ceiling on him because at one point I made him the president of the Noodle Arm Club. I'll admit that because he never threw a pass longer than 20 yards downfield. At one point I felt like I had a stronger arm than Alex Smith, but he's such a great human being.
No, a great human being.
And it's like you look at everything he's been through and the fact that he can be a functional starter for your offense.
No, yeah.
Like if I was Miami,
Probably will.
Yeah.
I don't know. That leg injury is looking kind of nasty.
Alex Smith he needs everything around him to go right. And I feel the same about Tyrod Taylor. But, you know, Tyrod Taylor may be slightly more athletic.
No, he's like way more.
Way more.
So,
Way more.
okay. So
Even
way more
back
athletic.
to his college days.
Yeah,
like,
no, I have Virginia Tech. But, yeah, so he's more athletic. So it's like, if you put him in a situation like the Chiefs where you give some offensive talent, how good would he look? You know what I'm saying? But he never got that chance after Buffalo, and I don't understand that.
him, Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett got his ass beat in Indy.
Like,
Bad.
And
they beat the Chiefs.
Well, every quarterback. I mean, look at Andrew Luck.
retired
No,
a year
true.
ago, a couple days ago.
Yeah,
It was a year ago that
I
he
mean,
retired.
that guy, Jesus Christ! I mean, I don't know how he. I mean, he made that guy made a smart decision for his life because I
Yeah.
mean, lacerated kidneys.
Yeah.
I mean,
My lacerated
like,
kidney, I'm whooping one of my offensive linemen's ass.
Yeah, I mean, he got paid money, and he was supposed to be the next Peyton Manning. That's why they got rid of Peyton Manning, and he just almost died several times.
And it's crazy.
And he
'cause
complimented the person almost killing him. Good job.
yeah. And
Shout out to Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
the crazy thing is, it's like, yo, he didn't even last that long. He didn't even last 10 years.
No, I mean, I don't think he could have lasted another year.
But him and Kendrick Lamar have this great quality where they could just get a bunch of money and then disappear. You never hear from them again.
Hey, best way to do it. You don't have to deal with fame. Fame is terrible. Hey, can I say something?
Yeah,
Man.
because it actually was going to lead to my next point now that you just said that.
No, I just want to say something just popped up. Breaking news. Rest in peace to Luke Olson, legendary coach for the University of Arizona basketball team. He passed away. So I just wanted to
Damn.
my basketball connection.
That's sad.
Damn. I don't. Let's ring the bell for him. But yeah, that's crazy. But when it comes to that, people losing their lives, people retiring early, the biggest elephant in the room, in addition to Goodell apologizing, is all these NFL players pretty much just canceled practice. The Chargers had, I think, about an hour spot on NFL Network on TV today, and they decided to use that time to talk about, social injustice, racism. They won't say white supremacy and white supremacist terrorism, but we're getting there because when you look at the people who are doing it, they all have like some type of white supremacist background, which is insane. But yeah, so all started with the Lions, and I think this was before the Bucks canceled their game, if I'm not mistaken.
I think Lions didn't come before the NBA games.
Yeah, they were like, yo, this has to stop. Like, and this all deals with the situation of Jacob Blake, a black man, father of three, who was breaking up a fight between two women on one of his kids' birthdays. It was one of his kids' birthdays.
Crazy.
He was trying to break up a fight in front of his kids, got in the car, the police showed up. He's like, okay, cool. The situation's diffused. He gets in his car to leave. Cop shoots him point blank 7 times in his back. He's permanently paralyzed, handcuffed to his hospital bed right now as we speak. And normally black men in that situation, getting shot that many times by the cops, they die. But he got shot 7 times in the back and tasered in front of a bunch of women, in front of his children.
I think he got tasered before he got into the car.
Yeah, because I saw the video. They tased him, shot him, and it's like, one, I want to know who called the police, and 2, this is why people don't call the police. Because they show up, and people get shot and murdered somehow, when you're supposed to defuse the situation. And for all the black players in the league who know that easily this could have been me, LaMichael Pirine, Florida running back, covered him at the Senior Bowl. He said, literally, if I wasn't playing sports, like if I didn't go to college and play football, I would literally just be another victim. I'd be a 26-year-old black dude out here caught up in the mix just like everybody else. Now, this happened in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Keep in mind, civil unrest broke out once people saw this video. Because they're like, what the hell? Like, how do you show up to shoot this man? He wasn't resisting. He wasn't even a part of the accosting parties. He was actually a peacemaker getting in his car to leave. They said, oh, he had a knife in the car. He was trying to get to it. When you look at the video, there was no way he could have got to the knife.
Well, they say that. I mean, police are trained just anyway. I mean, not saying that shooting him was right by any means, but if you're reaching, the cops, their lives are on the line at every time. But I don't condone being shot. Somebody shooting somebody in the back 7 times. Yeah. I mean, is that one cop letting out a whole clip?
And then the cop taser him and them standing there, and it's kind of like, okay, if you see the video, everybody out there who hasn't seen it, they could have just grabbed him. They didn't even have to pull out their guns. You could have just grabbed him right there, hemmed him up right there, subdued him. No, you chose to shoot him point blank, like you would shoot a dog or like something you're hunting. And teams all around the league canceled all the practices, all the scrimmages and everything. Now on the other side, 17-year-old white supremacist Kyle Rittenhouse murdered 2 people, shot another person.
Cop wannabe.
Yep, cop wannabe who has like a long criminal history.
Vigilante, yes.
He was like a cop in training in Illinois, but went to Wisconsin to quote unquote keep the peace or maintain law and order. That kind of bullshit. We know what that means.
Well, he's being charged with first-degree murder.
First-degree murder, and he's 17, and it's illegal to be that age and open carry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's 17 with an AR-15. I don't understand why people think you just need an AR-15, but the shit's kind of ridiculous to walk around with that. Walked right by the cops, put up his hand, peace sign, everything. They let him go home and all that.
Hey, that was insane. Seeing that, I was really like, this can't be real.
Had an illegal weapon across state lines.
Yeah.
And like one person,